Here we are, we're in the car in downtown Clarendon Hills, all one block of it, with Mike McCurry and going out to look at some real estate.
That's Hosick Park behind. This little park is probably the high dollar range of homes. A lot of people want to be around this little pocket here.
Because of the park? Or?
Because of the park, yes. In proximity to Walker Grade School.
So is that the park in the people's backyards here?
Park in the backyard. It's really a lovely environment. That's where my soccer team practices. It's easy just to get out there. They've got a couple playgrounds and many fields. Also serves as a retention area. This is the back end of Hosick Park, which you can see the back of those homes that we were driving around on.
What a great environment.
Simply beautiful. My home is on the other side there, where we can walk to the park and school, and I think that's a big draw. You know, you've got everything's pretty well contained and safe and
we're
friendly.
2 minutes from the train or less.
Yeah, you're really just a couple-minute walk to the train. Another Nantucket style there. A little bit of a Nantucket.
The North Shore, they like to call those Hampton-esque.
Yeah, a Hampton, yeah. Hampton, Nantucket.
Seaside kind of.
Seaside, yeah. You know, we blend a lot of names of what, if an architect really heard me talk, they'd probably know I'm using marketing terms more than I am true architectural designs. This is Ridge here, which is really just a beloved street. There's our Clarendon Hills finest, our park district, and folks that take care of our streets.
So we've got a little bit of a grade here, which people familiar with parts of the area might not know that you've got some hilly turf here.
There really is. See, this location is loved because you can really fall right out of bed and walk the train. It's just a great. That house we just drove by, that's under contract. It's listed at I think $3,399,000, and a couple on this street are $2 million and above. One to the right here just sold for $1,995,000, but that was a bargain. I think they probably had one to the right there. I think they probably had a little over 2 into it, so that was a good value for the.
It looks like almost all new construction within the last 10, 15 years.
Quite a bit, really. Although you have houses like 351 that just sold, that I think buyers will probably keep that house intact. We did. We remodeled our house. We live in a 40s house. We love it. Love the history of it.
Are buyers still willing to move and remodel in today's market, or with the choices they have, are they just take it drop dead perfect?
Well, for sure, buyers are very finicky and they want things handed to them, and I understand. Many of them, if they're coming from selling their own home, they don't want to buy a home that you have to put money into it, needs work, and is overpriced, because they probably had to give a deal on their house. And money's hard to come from if you want to remodel a home. It might be tough to find the loan for it. You have to have cash in hand to do that. Although we're finding more buyers, money is freeing up. I think after the election it seemed like things have opened up. So we're seeing some cash buyers. One of my properties recently had 2 cash offers. That was in above the $2 million range. So things are opening up a little bit, and I think that's good. But for remodeling, I think we're still lagging a little bit. Buyers just don't want to go in and redo things unless they're a savvy investor. And those are certainly coming out of the woodwork now, because prices are really at a low. Interest rates are great.
we're seeing new construction going on. There's another home we went by.
There's a lot right. We were just passing that was waiting for a new buyer, and another house on the left. This one's $1,089,000. Good value. They paid a little bit more than that. My good sellers have dressed up my sign with a candy cane, which is nice. It was called me the other day and asked me if I saw it. They dressed me up in Halloween too. And lots of new construction going on. I think that makes buyers feel comfortable that it's happening and that they're not alone.
I had been told about 2 weeks ago that you mentioned cash buyers, that some buyers were paying cash in the $2 to $3 million range because they thought they couldn't get financing. But that's not the case, at least on the North Shore. There is financing for the upper bracket properties.
There absolutely is. In fact, there's lenders just waiting to capture those buyers to lend them money. I think that people are, the pendulum swung so hard back to where lenders were tight in the fall of '08, when several of the big lenders went down, bankrupt, couldn't fund. And then they tightened things up. The publicity over that, I think buyers still are feeling like they, that they can't get financing, but that is simply not the case. What you're looking at on the right used to be an old cement factory that they redeveloped. There's two phases really, one with the condos and townhomes behind us, and this is the second one with condos and townhomes. These are nice commuter townhomes. The train is right behind them, and it's a nice little location.
Price range on the townhomes and condos?
Anywhere from around $300 to $550.
What is that over there?
Well, that's our sled hill.
Woohoo!
Which we go visit quite a bit. We load up the kids in the van and run them down the sled hill with lots of families.
That looks like a real treasure.
It really is. So that as soon as the snow piles up, you'll see families coming. That's our new police station there. I showed you the other one that I'm trying to put a restaurant in.
Quite a few parks, it looks like, that are just sprinkled in.
Yes. Well, this one serves as a retention area too. They dump all the snow in that lower area.
You have to worry about outsiders coming out of town for that sled for the.
Oh, I'm sure.
For the sled hill.
We welcome them because it's a great sled hill. We actually have one over by Prospect Park too, where we're by the school. They have a huge hill there, but this is really a great hill for it. It gets pretty slippery too. You can get some velocity going down the hill.